Okay. Sorry, I had to like go. Oh shoot! I still. God damn it! I didn't grab everything. God. Ah. Ah. Forgot how to set up for painting streams. Scuff galore, and then I break shit, and like have to find a replacement. Thank God I had a replacement like phone holder for the tripod. That was almost bad. Well, it was bad, but it could have been worse. You know? How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, my lovely disciples. I hope you're well. Oh. Hello, Oncey. Hello, Karasu. Hello, Kamam. Hello, Kenju. Hello, Neighbor. Hello, Jason Grimes, who was, not patient enough to wait through the starting soon screen, it looks like. Let me move us. Hold on. Why is this like not okay? There we go. That's working. I think this is working. I think it. Well, it's functional. It's just not pointed in. Oh, that's why I need to refresh the darn thing. Refresh. Maybe. Yay! It's not working. Love that for me. Love that. Wow, tonight's just really going just so well. Man. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. It's just like not doing the thing. Incredible. Chaos is Aku's middle name. Well, I don't know about that, but it does seem to happen a lot. Okay, so it's working if I load it through that. It's just OBS isn't... OBS, please. What's going on? OBS. Would you like to reload the darn thing? Wow, it just literally doesn't want to work. That's really great. I like that. Really happy about that. Let me just double check, make sure it's 0106. That's the right port. If I copy this in, does it work? Yeah, that just works. Neat. Hold on. Oh. Got an ad jump scare. What? Hold on. I turned off monetization though. Dude, if you guys are gonna get ads even with monetization. Oh. When did I turned off monetization, you little bitch. You YouTube, I swear to God. YouTube is sneaky. It got me. It had me turn on monetization. I didn't even realize it. Working about as well as a Bethesda game. Damn. That's wild. Also, I got the microphone up, and I'm very put together today. I promise. I promise. I'm very put together. I'm not at all struggling here. Not in the slightest. Why? I genuinely don't know why this isn't working. There's... oh. This is... should just be working. Well, sorry, I gotta like move it around so I can actually like... I dropped the thing and I don't know where it went. Oh well. Ah! What is today? Today is just a train wreck. Jokes on them. Ad gave me was for sofas. I can't afford those. Oh yeah. I mean, who can afford a new sofa in this day and age? In this economy? Nah, no chance, dude. What is... do I just like have to completely delete the item and add it back in? Is that what I have to do? I'm gonna do it. Okay. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta delete it from here too. Oh, I can't just... okay. We'll switch that. Alright. Okay. And now I'm going to add... name is already in... oh my god. Maybe IP came too. This is fine. And it's gonna be that, and okay. Okay, that's working. I don't understand. This it just... OBS, why are you like this? Sometimes I really wonder what's going on with OBS. And then other times I'm like, you know, maybe it's better I don't know. Let me just add that to the vertical stream as well. IP cam. Add. Okay, and lock that, and we'll drop it down. There we go. Loving the Amazon Basics keyboard. Dude, I like destroy keyboards. I cannot buy expensive keyboards because I don't take care of them. I go through so many of them. So I just buy shitty $20 keyboards and contribute to the e-waste problem that our modern economy has. I'm not sorry. Can you see all the stains? You can buy the desk mat, by the way. Oh! oxyaudio.com/merch, something like that. How? They just sort of like fall apart. I don't know, man. Hello, Juno Plays. Welcome on in. So check this out. So this is normally what I use to hold the phone in place on the tripod. This thing right here, this little thing. So like this goes here, right? Like would go in there to like hold it and like so it could like bend and whatnot. It's snapped. Like that's gonna go. Like that's just not, that like is literally not gonna support the weight. And I know that because it was all together, right? And the phone was screwed in and this fell off while the phone was in there. I didn't even touch it because this thing just snapped and like this thing just fell out. Absolutely crazy. You broke, it broke itself. It just broke. I can't make this up. It just broke. No input from me. It just did the thing. Very upset. Also, I dropped a bottle of paint. Thankfully it's not open, but I don't know where it got to. It bounced and now has ceased to exist. Oh, never mind. I found it. Never mind. A crisis averted. It was ultramarine blue that I lost. Would hot glue help the broken area? No. Hot glue would dissolve that plastic, I think. I don't know. I don't know what kind of plastic it is, so I don't know what kind of glue works on. Like, wow, shoot. Alright. This is the problem with like adhesives, right? Like, you gotta find the correct adhesive for the job, and like, I don't know. Adhesives are black magic. I'm not saying glue on purpose because I really do mean adhesives. Maybe Gorilla. Don't know. I don't have many adhesives. I don't carry like a bunch of adhesives in my house, and I don't care to like start going down the rabbit hole of testing adhesives, because that is a rabbit hole I've been down before. You don't. I used to have like 20 different glues in my house, like all different glues for different things, because one thing works on one thing and another thing doesn't work on another thing. Duct tape solves everything? I don't think so in this case. So here's the thing. This is a cheap piece of plastic crap with like less than an ounce of brass in it and like a steel like thing going through it that's like maybe 2 ounces. I'm gonna throw it away and I'm gonna buy a new one for like $5. I'm probably gonna buy a 2-pack for like $5. And yeah, because that's how that works. Because we build for replaceability, not for durability. That is the current economy. Is it gross and disgusting and I hate it? You hoarded glues? Kinda. I think Aku hoards a lot of I am better now, okay? I used to be worse. Is this painted or is that just the... Oh yeah, that's not painted at all. Or is it? Oh no, that's... Okay, that's base coated. I just didn't... Oh, I kind of like it being gray, you know? Also, wait, hold on. The vertical stream is not working. Something's broken with it. Hold on. We can fix it. We can fix it. There we go. Vertical stream fixed. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Vertical stream fixed. I kind of like the gray arm. I might make it like a more of a green gray thing going on. I think it'd be good. Broke another thing. Yeah. It's that cheap, might as well buy a new one. Yeah. Yeah, it's just trash. Okay, so we got a few things. This guy's not done. God. I'm really bad at painting, aren't I? This guy's not even close to done. Got so much to do with him. Let's get back into the swing of painting. Paint some veins on the arm. I don't think I'm that good. I'll be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Don't worry, Aku, you'll probably get better. Yeah, maybe if I don't take like a 2-month break or however long it was, from painting, I'll get better. So I think we need to do more coats of red on this to like brighten up the red, and it's definitely like kind of see-through in some spots. I want the red to be more vibrant. So I think we're gonna do another coat of red on this, and we'll go from there. Just thought, no, it's a good thought. I like the thought. I just don't think I'm capable of executing on it. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at it, I'm like, man, I wish. No, the suggestion is not bad. The thing that's bad is the painter. He got big man hands. Good idea. Yeah, we're gonna layer over the red with more red. So, yeah, big brush. Big brush is fine. Oh yeah, that's very wet. Alright. That's good. Oh, that might be a little bit too wet. That's like basically a wash, but I think that's kind of what I want anyways. Honestly. I don't really want a thick layer. I want a thin layer to like accent it, right? So I think this is correct. I could be wrong about that. But I think this will work. I think this achieves my purpose. Doing quite well at painting. You started painting not too long ago. Yeah. But like, I'm not a literal master yet, so therefore I'm terrible. I'm like, I don't have in between processing. I can't process in between states. My brain doesn't work like that. That's why, like, I've spent so long not doing things. You gonna do a brown wash over it? I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. What would a brown wash achieve? Educate me, as someone who knows very little. I assume you have a reason for suggesting that, and I would like to know it because I would like to know more. As someone who knows very little about this sort of thing. How's the weather, by the way? It was fine. It was, it's too sunny for my tastes, but it's frequently too sunny for my tastes. But I am looking forward to the fall where it will get nice and dreary and wet. Brown wash would cause the water and pigment to sink into the crevices, make an age effect. Ah, yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah. I have like a dark brown wash. It's like basically a black wash. And I think I have like a green wash. I could probably just like do like a dab of brown, throw my like black wash on it, and like just like see what that does. That might be good. But yeah, that would be a good idea. I like that. It is a premium plan. Good idea. All right. So, yeah. Let's let the red dry, and while the red is drying, I like the gray, but I kind of want it to be a more, I want it to look even more unhealthy, you know? I want it to be more like a greenish gray, or maybe a bluish gray. Okay, green gray or like blue gray? Which do you think looks more sickly and unhealthy? Because I'm kind of leaning towards like, I think I'm leaning towards greenish gray still. But blue gray could be good too. A decay arm, green gray. Yeah, go for green to contrast red. You know what? You're right. And you know what? I already have a blue base, so that's even, yeah, okay. Yep. So what do I have that could achieve that? All right, so we might have to do a little bit of mixing as well to achieve this. It's brown. Oh, hold up. I have like, okay, so I have this. It's more of a, it's kind of like a whitish green. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. I haven't looked at these paints in a while. Spent too much of my life painting to not spread the knowledge. Hey, let's go. Appreciate it. You know what? This might work. Hold on. Scrying bones might be what we're looking for. I've got a little bit of red in there. Oops. It's also just a little bit of red that got splashed from when I was doing stuff. Hold on, let me... I think that's gonna be good. Hello, Mama Bear. Welcome on in. Happy painting again. Yeah, I'm happy I'm painting again too. I just forgot to do it for a while. There was just so much going on. So many, like, that. I have too many stream ideas and too many things I want to do on stream, and not enough time to do them all. I was trying to get the camera to focus, but you know, that does result in me waving at you. So you're not wrong. Hi, how's it going? Oh my god. Hello, Delaney. You're good at paint, even better than me. Well, I'm painting on a model, so I feel like I'm running with a little bit of a handicap, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate what you're saying. Thank you for the compliment. Are you gonna paint the wood bits later? The wood bits. would this even have any wood bits? I think this is, I think all the wood is like embedded in it on this one, right? On this kind of velvet couch. I will do I think like the back of the couch should be a little different, and I'm gonna do something for the eyes for sure. Like the eyes are definitely gonna get some good stuff going on. It's a mimic, right? Yeah, couch mimic. So you sit on it and it opens up and it swallows you up. Honestly, kind of a cool mimic idea. The arm color reminds me of glow-in-the-dark paint. Yeah. Yeah, I get that vibe from it too, honestly. God. Gotta like twist it around and get really in there. Hold on, these angles might not be great for your viewing experience, but they're better for my painting experience, and honestly, that's kind of what I'm focusing on at this exact moment. I do apologize. I can't really tell because I'm not looking at this thing right now, because like I gotta get locked in for this little bit, because it's just so painfully difficult. The task at hand is consuming me. Alright, there we go. Wonder what we might eat? People. He eats people. And hello, Mini Jeff. Thought those horns were cat ears? Cat ears, that's pretty good. Oh, actually, hold on. I can do... Hold on, let me do the outline, so I'm a little more visible against the background. He's a cat. No, I am not a cat boy. What are you? No. Genji. We're gonna stop that right there. Yeah. We're gonna nip that in the bud. Spreading misinformation is my specialty. You do exist on the internet. I'm gonna have to go over the base a little bit. I'm spilling paint everywhere on it. That's okay. That is okay. Alright. Twitter changed me, sadly. Twitter's a terrible place. And yet I spend so much time there. We are going to continue with another coat of red on the back. I think front is mostly good. A little bit of touch up of red there. Touch up red there. Oh, a little too hard with the red. Got on some of the purple there. It's okay. Easy fix. Okay. Alright. Acceptable. Oh. Looked up and the camera was lagging out. Oh, that's definitely Kyron. He's a cat boy. Oh, yeah, Kyron's definitely cat boy, yeah. He eats children? Oh, probably. Probably loves children. Very crunchy, though. A lot of bones. Too big of a bone to meat ratio, right? You gonna play Silk Song? I'm gonna be real. I don't know. So, I'm conflicted, right? This is not my first attempt at a YouTube channel. And my first attempt was very gaming focused. That was like all I did. Like my current clips channel, that was what I did as like my main content, right? And one of the games I played early on was Hollow Knight. And it attracted the most insufferable people. And like they were like my only audience though, and I didn't know, like, it was just bad. So I don't know if I want to play Silk Song on stream. Because I kind of hate Hollow Knight fans. Like, holy moly. But the difference between the other thing that has me conflicted is the difference between then and now is that I have like a strong core community. The community isn't that bad. The ones that like to go find smaller streamers can be. Again, fandoms are filled with individuals. I may have just gotten some bad ones. But yeah. Oh, nice. You got gifted Silk Song. Let's go. That's awesome. But yeah, I have a strong core community, and I'm also very ban happy now. So if someone's just being weird in chat, I'll just get rid of them. So I got a better backbone than back then. So probably fine. So I might play Silk Song, but I don't know. Kind of the adding on to that, because there's layers to this, my thought process here, because I'm thinking about everything all the time all at once. The other issue I have is that if everyone's playing the same thing, like, that can be good, but you can also just be one of a million playing the exact same game. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Mini Jeff. You have a good one. So I don't know. I am genuinely thinking about it, but I'm very conflicted. I kind of want to just play spooky games though. I think I'm just gonna. Because when does Silk Song come out? Hold on. I'm distracted now. Silk Song release date. Wait, is it releasing today? Oh, Silk Song's out. I didn't realize it was already out. Well, if I do play Silk Song, it won't be anytime soon. It's not on the docket. I got fun little horror games to play through September and October. And Silk Song, spooky, but yeah. Silk Song is about a bug going on an adventure, was it? Something like that. Hollow Knight's about bug people. And, like, darkness and light and whatnot. Good game. Good game. Like it. It hurts my fingers, though. Requires a lot of rapid controller inputs that my hands just can't quite keep up with. I like the arm better now. We might do more with the arm. Sorry, I'm just considering what I want to do. Because I don't think I need to do much. I think we do... Okay, we got a couple things. I need to touch up the base again. We'll do that last. I think I need to do, like, a nice thick coating of red on all the like borders. Are those teeth in there? Yeah, they're teeth. I made them purple. So we also might, like, individually paint the teeth, but I'm kind of lazy, so that might not so that's probably not gonna happen. I'm probably just gonna leave them purple. I like the vibe with that. So I think on all these, on all the trim and whatnot, and like this right here, we're gonna go over that with red again. We're gonna add a little bit more red to make it not as thin, because I thinned this out pretty heavily. And then you lazy? No. Yeah. Who'd have thunk? It's okay. It makes me efficient. Because, like, I still want to do things. I'm just like, I don't want to work hard for it. That's why I make roleplay audios. Oh man. If I wanted to make like to be fair, I still want to do this kind of stuff, but like if I really wanted to go hard into doing like vocal stuff, what I would do is I would make audio dramas. I would write and release audio dramas. And to be fair, now through this community, I know a fair amount of VAs who are quite talented. Both male and female who I can draw on. So, doing an audio drama is actually more viable now. And I am considering trying to write and direct an audio drama. And VA in it. Obviously. But that would be a long way out. That would be a long-term project, right? I don't even know 100% know what I would want to write about. I've got some ideas, but I don't know. Audio drama would be awesome. Yeah. I like the idea of doing one. I don't know how well it would do or like anything. Right? But I think it would be fun to do. You know, it'd be one of those things where maybe I would do it because I want to do it, not because it's going to perform well. Okay. Next step. We left that dry for a moment. We're going to need to redo the blue on the bottom here at some point. And then we're going to do a wash. And then after the wash, I'm going to do the eyes. And we're going to make the eyes like a bright green. Steve's halfway done. I think a little more than halfway. We're mostly doing finishing touches now, honestly. But a lot of this is like the easy stuff. Would it help to use Q-tips to remove paint in tight places? Maybe? Might be worth a try. I do have some Q-tips around. Might give it a shot here, going forward at some point. We'll see. But first, we are gonna grab just this brush. Will do just fine and dandy. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. That layer of grime on there. Let's go. I just thought it might be easier than trying to get your finger in those. No, it's a good idea. I'll have to get up and grab some Q-tips. I just don't feel like getting up right now. I am sat down and I'm feeling good about sitting down. I kind of don't want to get up. You know? It's that laziness striking in again. You are sat. I am sat. I am very sat right now. Alright, got some cauldron news we're gonna use for the eyes. Don't need much. Just a tip. Just a bit. Just a wee bit. And I'm gonna want my little tiny brush. Sitting on a chair painting a monster couch named Steve. Yeah. Okay. That's probably fine. How am I gonna do this? So I should turn that off. Probably creating a lot of extra static. All right. Yep, I need those Q-tips. Ugh. One moment. All right. One moment. All right. Okay. Oh, that worked super well. Excellent suggestion. Thank you. I don't know if it's going to work for everything, but that's definitely going to work for some stuff very effectively. Excellent. Let's start with one of the bigger eyes in the center here. That'll be easier. He's just like not grabbing the paint at all. And there was too much paint. They're just hard. Q-tips are great for many things, so I've heard. I, against the very explicit instructions, use them to clean out my ears. I know you're not supposed to, and that you can damage your eardrums doing it, but my god, is it very satisfying pulling out all that earwax. It feels so good, right? Glow in the dark paint for the eyes would be so spooky, random thought. It would be very spooky. I agree. Glow in the dark paint would be very cool for this. Really pops against the red. Yeah, it's just difficult to apply. Like, I'm gonna get it eventually. This is very frustrating in the meantime, as I try to get it. You know what I mean? Alright, hold on. By minis, do you mean D&D? Yeah, I mean, this is effectively just D&D minis. These are 3D printed ones that I 3D printed. But yeah. Yeah, these are like D&D type minis. Not for like Warhammer or anything. Not that I'm gonna use them for anything, So I don't play D&D in person, but it's more to just to paint them, you know. It's about the process, about the printing, and it's about the painting. I haven't printed anything in a while though. You know, I think that arm needs more vitamin D. What did you mean by this? What could he have meant by this? Hello, Respawn Punisher. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Oh, which reminds me, I need to test. I forgot. I need to test if the vertical stream has the bot running in it or not. I didn't. Hold on. Hold on. This is a test. Ha! It's working! Yeah, your Space Marine is cool, but my Couch Mimic would destroy it, right? Couch Mimic will just eat the Space Marine's asshole. That, I'm rethinking that statement. I don't like that statement I just made. That's, I don't know about that one. Oh boy. That was fruity, Aku? I don't know about that. That was just straight up raunchy. Okay, I think that's good enough for the eyes. At least for the moment. Can't believe you said that. Sometimes things just fly out the mouth, you know? You're just like, oh, that seems like a good thing to say, and then... yeah. Then, yeah, then you hear yourself say it, and you're like, oh, ah. Those were words. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to make that arm look even worse and more sickly. So, I think we got a good thing going here. We got a good start. Oh, is this like blocked up with like caked up ink? I have the same problem sometimes. Yeah, I particularly have this problem on stream because I'm not, my normal filter isn't in place. I have like a different filter for stream that's like not like professional grade. It's don't dox yourself grade. So it's like a whole different like filter set. So I end up just saying some out of pocket shit. Veins were mentioned earlier for the arm. You know what? You do make a good point. Veins were mentioned earlier. I am still not confident in that. But I can give it a shot. We can try. You know what? Sometimes life is about trying and failing. But let me do just like going over it real quick. Right. I'm just gonna go over it real quick. Get a layer of like this greenish stuff on it. Yeah, that's good. That's the stuff. That's what we want to see. That's that horrible sickly. You have any blue? Oh boy, do I have blues. I got blues for days. Man, I just don't know how I would do veins. This is the problem. I'm like a kid with a coloring book, like coloring along the lines. I'm not actually like painting. You know what I mean? This is when people are like, oh, you're so good at painting. I'm like, well, I'm about as good at painting There's someone just like coloring in a coloring book, but I don't know. I got these for blues. I think this is what I used for the base. One or two veins. Thought about purple too. So my purples are not good for that. So I have. Hold on, let me put that there and stop putting it in my mouth. I've got worm blood, and I got sacrificial red. Worm blood I used for the inside, so I'd probably use this just for color consistency. The sacrificial red is supposed to be a red, but it kind of comes out purpley. The problem with this is the consistency of this thing is absolute garbage. Mix blue with the green and blend it out as it goes. Maybe? Just like, I don't... Okay. Well, we're gonna try and do some like very delicate lines. I just don't know. Veins. Veins. How do veins even work? We gotta give it a moment to dry anyways while I consider these things. Because, like, this is my most delicate brush, and it's delicate, but, like, I don't know if it's veins delicate. You know what I mean? Some arms are visible, depends on the arm. It's true. It's true. Grab screen, put it there, there's blue. I hate it already. I hate it already. Yeah. That's already just like, that looks more like the start of a tattoo rather than a vein. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm not vibing with it. No, no. We're gonna nix that in the bud. Maybe a cut look? A cut look? I am sorry. I am not understanding what you just said. You're gonna have to rephrase that or explain in some fashion. I got some blue mixed in. Some blue mixed in also adds a little bit of... Oh, that actually added a little bit of interest to it. So, not a failure. Just a different kind of success than we were looking for. It's like, look at that. The blue kind of like mixed with the green on there. Nip it in the bud, as Barney would say. Yeah. Injury, blood, a cut. I think you need some thinner brushes. Yeah, I like, in order to do veins, I would need like a very thin brush. I definitely don't have that. Like at some point I'll invest in more brushes. We're just not there yet. Yeah. Injury, blood, a cut. Yeah. You have a throne? I do have a throne. True. Yeah, maybe I'll put some brushes on it at some point. I would have to do like brush shopping now, I feel like. And see what I actually want. Alright, so that said, we have this guy's pretty good. I'm liking how he's churning out. I like, oh, this is not the blue I want actually for this. What blue is the base then? It's not this one. You know what? What if we just do this over the blue that's currently there? Why not? Fuck it, we ball. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna go for it. Let her rip. There was a different blue. Now there's a new blue. The new blue in town. Looking good? Yeah, I think so. I'm really happy with this one. Man, whoever came up with Throne must feel like a goddamn genius. They probably made so much fucking money. Alright. Just trying to not go too crazy here. Problem is like getting it in here is gonna be a challenge. Not an insurmountable one, mind you, but it's definitely hard to get into that crack there between the arm and the couch, especially without hitting the couch. This is an instance where the finger is, with a paper towel, is going to be more effective. Q-tip. There we go. Q-tip good. Q-tip not perfect. That's okay. Just do a little bit of touch of red on the sofa. Clean that up. Go. Honestly, it ain't. Means I don't have to open a PO box. So right? Yeah, same. Like cat scratches on the arm. I love the idea. The idea is fantastic. I don't have the tools to achieve it properly. I don't think. The combination of skill and tool, I don't think is coming together. You know. Good idea. It will not be executed today. Let me level up and get some more and get better brushes. Let me get better at painting and get better brushes. One day. We'll get to that point. Still need a super tiny brush. Yeah. Definitely need a very tiny brush. But you know what? I like it. It's nice. It's simple. Not too crazy. Like perfectly adequate. I imagine many people would be very happy to have that on a table to represent a mimic. A couch mimic, even. Alright. We need to salvage this dude somehow. I don't know what we're doing with him. So... looks like I was kind of going like... oh, you know what? I was going like traditional like Death Knight with like the blue accents on everything. Just good. I kind of wish I had made this green. This should be green. We might go over that with green. This sucks. Faces suck. Paint on toothpick, not sure that would work. I'm not inclined to try tonight. I appreciate the suggestions. It's not something I want to do tonight. Maybe another night I'll try that, but I'd prefer to just get a brush. Um, I am happy with the results I got. Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do. So I liked how this arm turned out. I think we're gonna do kind of a similar thing with this kind of green color and hit his flesh with that. See how that turns out. Let's do that. Paint on toothpick isn't the best idea, from experience. Well, there we go. We have someone who knows. We have a man with knowledge. We'll probably do this green, and then we'll do the, like, sort of grayish white thing. It's the scrying bones color over it. To lighten it up, but I still want that green vibe going on underneath, you know? You learn things being in the Warhammer Club at school? That makes sense. Well, sometimes you just gotta learn things by trying. I do that quite frequently. One thing I have been trying, I have been taking coding lessons through boot.dev. Trying to learn some coding. It's going pretty well. I think I'm pretty close to the point where what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like look up like stuff you can make in Python. I might try and just like make a like a small silly little game in Python, like recreate Snake or something. Do something like that. But I'm learning it. I'm liking it. So I'm gonna do some stuff with that. And if I make something, I'll like if it's like a game or something, I'll throw it on h.io so you guys can play it if you want. If being the keyword, don't hold me to anything. There's a good chance I won't deliver. But we'll see. All right. Cool. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a moment. We're gonna redo this skull. We're gonna make it bright green. Coding a game sounds like fun. It sounds like a fun experience, a fun result with a frustrating experience. But yeah, it'll be a good time. But like that's a ways out. I think I want to go through a little bit more of the Python lessons before I decide to try and dive into that. There we go. That's good. Take that. Lord Frederick, is that his name? Won't learn most things. Coding can go to hell. Yeah, I'm like that with like drawing. I can't draw for the life of me, and I just can't do it. I only didn't get into coding earlier in life because I didn't realize I had ADHD and didn't know how to deal with that. Frankly. I probably would have stuck with coding earlier and been better off in life if I had the tools to actually deal with that. You know what I mean? Alas, here we are. I'm a funny VTuber man. Taking classes and I'm salty. Reasonable. I took like a Python class like forever ago in my early 20s. It was pretty easy. I had a pretty good time with it. Ended up just not sticking with it because, yeah, aforementioned ADHD and not knowing how to deal with that. Can't draw either. My brother got all those genes. Sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes one family member is just born, like, outrageously good at something naturally. Like, they just have a knack for it, and then the desire to act on that knack, and that turns into, like, practice and, like, a little bit of a knack for something plus practice. Man, that'll take you far. I've seen it happen many times. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it in post. Much better with numbers and finances than him. Well, there you go. We'll be back. All right. You can genuinely learn languages better than I can learn coding. Oh, I can't do languages. I'm so horrible. Like, horrifically bad at it. I don't really want to rot my bilingual skill, but I'm gonna find what I'll do eventually. I mean, like, translation work's a thing. Like, translation, like, and especially, like, I know you have, like, issues doing physical labor. Like, translators are, like, really highly in demand. I actually imagine Korean to English translation is in very high demand right now. Because there's, like, a lot of manhwas that are getting translated from Korean to English right now, right? Like, I can only imagine. Now, will it pay well? Yeah, who knows? Yeah, there are. Yeah. I mean, that's something you could do, for sure. Okay, what do I want to do next with this guy? K-dramas too? Oh yeah. Even just like subtitling the K-dramas for English. God, that's gotta be tedious work. Oh. Subtitling sucks. But someone's gotta do it. Oh, well, that's cool, Onesie. Um. I'm gonna sit him down for a moment. Just lean back. Oh. Oh man. Oh, what a day. Stretch, hydrate, yeah. Hydration, very important. Welcome back, neighbor. Scott Dundon designing Clay, one of the characters for the game, scrapped it. Well, hopefully that went well. Let me... Let's see. I think I'm good on the skin. Skin's good. The skin is a little more green than I was intending, but I'm fine with it being kind of green. Maybe he's like a half orc or something. So I'm thinking we'll touch up the scythe handle, right? We'll touch up his armor a little bit. Touch up his hair here where there's some black on it. And then I want to do something to make his armor I don't know. We might just hit his armor with what's it called? A wash. What are you painting for today? Well, I painted this guy. He's done now. And now I'm painting like a Death Knight dude. I think he's a half orc because his skin came out way greener than I intended. That's okay. Oh, that was more brown than I wanted. I just wanted like a little dot of brown, but well, now we have a lot. Which minis is your favorite one to paint? Big monsters are my favorite to paint. Little things like this are pain and a half. I don't really like it as much. Still like it, and it's a challenge, so like that's good. But I prefer big monsters. All right. That is literally all the touch-up I needed to do of that. I literally needed, like, no brown paint and just, like, a... Look how much brown came out when I squirted at the brown. Just an absolute ton. So much waste. You ever get your 3D printer fixed? No. I'll get around to it. What? I'll get around to it on the day where I feel like printing something. I'll be like, ah, that's right, I got to fix it. Alright, oh, I guess we're fixing the printer today. And then I'll do it. I got like a lot of projects that are just like, I'll get to it. It's how it is. It's like, it's just how I am. I feel like that's a guy thing. It's just like, that project doesn't need to get done right now. I'll get to it when it needs to get done. You know? Project don't need doing right now. 3D printer being quiet, yeah. And that's the other thing. I've got so many models that I've already printed. Like I printed like a madman, and now like I don't really need to print anything, so I haven't. So. Some black as well. Um, eh, eh. But yeah, I'll get it done eventually. I also have another project, because, so I don't know if y'all seen, if y'all probably haven't, because I'm a weirdo who likes to keep up with this type of stuff, but, Android wants to get rid of sideloading apps, which is like installing apps without an app store, right? They're trying to get rid of that in kind of the same way Apple has. Where like every app needs to like have like a signed developer, so they can get rid of apps they don't want by just blocking the developer, right? No matter what app store they load from, which is scummy, and I don't like it. I also have a few apps that I sideload onto my phone, so I'm like, well, I don't want these app developers to get blocked and then not be able to use their app anymore, because I do use the app. So I am looking into what it's going to take to switch to Graphene OS for my phone. So switching phone OSs. You ever feel like one of those performers who can spin the plates on sticks 8 to 10 at a time? Nope. It's because I'm not doing it all at once. I do like one thing, I set it down, I get back to it like 3 weeks later, you know. That's the key. Never multitask. Multitasking sucks. Just have like a bunch of tasks you never do anything with, and like eventually you get them done, or not, you know. Sometimes you do them, sometimes you don't, right? Yeah, I like having a lot of things going on. It makes me happy. That's where I find my joy in life. Having a bunch of different things kind of going. That's why like that's why like I don't just do ASMR stuff. I also do like other YouTube content, right? Like, you know, I do the live streaming, I do clips of myself, I do like the skit shorts. Makes me happy. Speaking of which, looking at the other channel, kind of curious. Yeah, it's about what I thought. You just flip back and forth like a butterfly. Yeah, or like a buzzing fly. You know? Yeah, I was just looking at a thing. Yeah, new ASMR not doing well. Well, it's doing fine, but it's doing good now, but it'll fall off very quickly here. That's okay. Good initial numbers are good too. I like those. I'm gonna do something about that. This is like a different cloth. Maybe we do. We need a little bit of white as well. So where's my white? Matte white. Swatted a fly once. This is a big one. Nice. We have like one of those big like light things. It's like a blue light where it's like a fly zapper. And like when summer rolls around, my roommate just turns that on every night and just, they just get in. Like you open up the door and like one of them gets in and then that's it. You're done. Like, oop, yeah, that had black on it. Yeah. I need a new paper towel. There's paper towel. Electric fly swatter, nice. about it. It's gonna, like, pop. I don't want that. So I just want a little bit of white. Not all. You know what I mean? You know what? This is toothpick time. And hello, Dragon Lord. Welcome on in. I'm doing okay. Just having a little bit of trouble getting white out of the white bottle. Give me a moment. I'm coming back with a toothpick. Oi. Okay. I am a Nephilim. A man-made Nephilim. That is me. That is what I am. An unfortunate experiment. With an unfortunate tale of woe and sadness. The blood of angels and hellfire coursed through my veins. It's very tragic, really. Let's get a little bit of this white. Some of the detail there. That's good. I like that. With a delicious voice. Yes. Oh, man. Kind of voice that make a devil weep. Let's see. Speaking of dragons, though, 10% off tea, soap, and coffee orders and all subscriptions at checkout at thedragonstreasure.com with code Akashi Audio. Since that just popped up in the chat on the main YouTube channel, may as well mention something about it. Oh, by the way, Calm Mom, what you put the ordered more coffee glitch in the Matrix this time? Nice. I put your comments about, I screenshotted your comment about the coffee, and I sent it to the T-Man. He was very happy to hear it. Let's see. I need a little bit more of that brown. Yeah. I figured he might want some input. He's been having a rough time of it. I figured he could use the positive input. All right. Yeah, he lost a cat recently. He spent like $5,000 on vet bills, and then the cat that he spent $5,000 on died anyway. So he's having a rough time. He's having a rough time. Yeah, he also went on a rant on Twitter recently about what's it called? Credit scores. Goddamn, I feel his pain. Boy, oh boy, do I feel his pain. Oh, credit scores are man, one of the great American scams of all time. Cannot express to you my deep and undying hatred of credit scores. Poor kitty. Yeah, it sucks. Pets die though. It is what it is. Me and my roommate were actually just talking like recently. He was like, yeah, if this cat ever has significant problems, just putting it down. I'm like, yeah, it's not worth extending its life. Like, it'll, like, what, to keep it miserable longer? He was like, yeah. So me and my roommate have a pretty similar view on spending too much money on pets, right? Like, you know, there's a certain point where it's just like not worth it, I think. And that for me that threshold is pretty low. But I also don't have a pet anymore. It's been a long time, so I don't know. Maybe that's very callous of me, but it's just like I think if you get a pet, like one of the things you need to acknowledge when you get the pet is that yes, it's going to die well before you do, and you need to be prepared to accept that. Raising animals is hard. Yes, it is. Okay, this dude actually came out looking pretty sick. Look at that. Hold on. That armor, like the extra, like hold on. I'm trying to like get a good view. Like the extra like wash on the armor makes it pop so much more. That did way more than I thought it was gonna do. We had several dogs when I was growing up, but I haven't had any as an adult. Yeah, we had dogs, cats, pigs 1 year. We had turkeys 1 year. We had chickens. Did I mention cows? My sister had a rat for a bit. We had parakeets at one point. I had a chameleon at one point. Yeah, a lot of pets. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of that. That's good. That turned out well. Oh, that's 2 things painted. I don't know if I want to paint anymore. I don't know if I want to start another project. Look at this. Don't raise tadpoles with goldfish. Goldfish eats tadpoles. Oh, we had goldfish too at one point. Yeah, yeah, we would keep getting, like, my sister's goldfish kept dying mysteriously, right? But my goldfish just kept getting larger mysteriously. I am convinced that my goldfish was a cannibal. Absolutely convinced. 100%. yeah, I think that's gonna be good for the painting for tonight. I think I am satisfied with that amount of painting. We'll keep yapping for a little bit. Let me cannibal. Dude, okay, that would actually make like an insane like B-movie like horror film thing, cannibal goldfish, right? Like, this goldfish outgrew its tank. And now, it's out to eat everything. That'd be sick. Give me one moment. I'm gonna deal with paint stuff here. Awesome. Okay. Oi! Or crazy name for a band. That would be a cool band name. Honestly. Yeah, that'd be really good. Cannibal goldfish. There's already like band names like in that vein. Like Cannibal Corpse is a band, I think. I don't know that I've ever listened to them, but I think that's. We'll have to do another painting stream soon. I really missed this. That was a lot of fun. Band names are wild. Yeah, they can be quite off the wall. Oh, as they say. Whew. Yeah, that was good. Finished off 2 projects we started a long time ago. Yeah, that's awesome. Not sure if it's a B movie. Never watched it either. Their movie was called Zombie Beavers. Very random title. That. Oh man, that sounds like peak B movie material. Hold on. Zombie Beavers. Let's look that up. I want to see. Zombie Beavers. 2004. Yeah, this is. Hold on. I gotta show this to you guys. This is definitely a B movie. Hold on. You can tell. You can absolutely tell. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so look, just. Oh, gosh darn it. This is not what I want. Hold on. Open image, a new tab. Like, look at this. Look at this thing. That's absolutely. Yeah, you can tell. Like, look at that. Look at the cheap glowing eye effect. That's for stream tomorrow's Friday. We made it through another week. Oh yeah. Another week made through. Heck yeah. Yeah. This is absolute. This looks like really good. It looks better than Have you guys ever seen Velocipaster? Hold on. This shit's so funny. It's got a sequel, which is even crazier. Hold on. The Velocipaster, a man of the claw. And he's like a pastor who shapeshifts into a velociraptor, right? And fights ninjas. Okay, but okay, hold on. I gotta show you guys. I'm sorry. I need to show you. Hold on. Oh my god. I don't need Hold on. Look at him. He's so angry. Look at his heavy breathing. Look at his leather jacket.
I believe in a higher power, but praying right now will never save.
The blank looks. Movies are so bad, right?
You're lying!
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's wild because the camera work is actually kind of crazy. Like, and like the fight choreography is like, for what it is not bad. But like, it's just, like you can see the effort that was put into this, but it's just so This is like the big climax of the movie as well. Like, it's so... Oh my god. The dinos, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. Velocipaster is just peak comedy. Oh man. Absolute just maximum power. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah. Zombie Beavers looks better than that for sure. Peak badness, yeah. It's like, oh my god. It's almost like the level of like The Room or like Blood Street. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. Like, that's like where that quote is from. That's like, The Room is like, just... So like there's The Room, which is really bad, and but then he also directed other movies. He also, like, the guy who directed The Room, he's always like the main character in all his movies, right? Which honestly kind of based. But he also made a film called Blood Street, and it's just spelt blood, right? But they're like, oh yeah, it's Blood Street, the house on Blood Street. And so it's a story about him buying a house on Blood Street, and like there's blood constantly running down the walls and everything, and eventually he's like, it wasn't Blood Street at all, it was Blood Street. And that's the big twist. Like, like exactly. It's oh my god, it's so good. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, brings a tear to my eye. Oh, like I'm actually crying now. Oh man. But yeah, I love stuff like that. It's just like where it's just, I don't watch like a ton of it because I can't, like, I can't sit my way through that much of it, but like every now and again I will just like look and just like, damn, all right then. We're gonna pop an edible and sit back tonight. This is gonna be good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh. That said, I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. A little bit of a shorter stream, but you know what? Yeah, you guys have been good long streams lately. I think we can have a shorter stream. Guaranteed laugh fest, that's for sure. Thank you everyone for dropping by. We're gonna do more painting streams. I'll work them in somehow. I don't know. We'll make it happen. There will be more painting. Maybe I'll you know what? I'll get the 3D printer working and I'm gonna like find some spooky stuff to print out and we'll paint some spooky stuff. Maybe I'll 3D print a pumpkin and paint the pumpkin. Get like one that'll like fit like an electronic light or something. That'd be cool. Maybe do that. Yeah. Anyways, until next time, take care of yourselves. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate, don't dehydrate. Posture check. Make sure you're not all shrimped up. Don't want to lose a half inch like I did. And until next time, which will be Saturday, for some yapping, followed up by some abiotic factor. Looking forward to that. But until then, bye.